Hello! I have just got this surprise parcel from Bugalugs and we're going to see what's inside. So here's what's inside. So I've got a dematting rake for cats and dogs. And it kind of looks quite dangerous. And I've also got a slicker brush. So ideally I would use this on collie types that have impacted hair throughout, maybe around their knicker area, you know, golden retrievers, things like that. That's what I would personally use this on. So it can be quite confusing when it says dematting. As a groomer, I don't demat as a rule. If the hair was too badly matted, I would clip it and start again. But however, you can use this on your shedding breeds. You could possibly use it on a mat or a tangle, maybe on a tail or ears, but you would have to be very, very careful. As you can see, the sharpness of that blade that will help cut through those mats. So I'm just going to demonstrate on lovely Lola here how you might use it just on a mat or a tangle on a tail. I would, however, use this on my collies and things like that for around their knicker area, or to break up any impacted hair throughout their body. So let's have a look. So firstly, what I do when I'm tackling a tangle, as you can see, Lola is kept lovely and short and manageable, but on occasion she does get a tangled tail, and obviously friction, you know, it builds up mats all the time. So firstly, what I do is I spray it with some grooming spray, and then what I'll do, I'm going to try out the new brush. So you press the button and the teeth pop out, you can see. So I'm just going to now brush through that, and I'm going to try and break it up with the brush. Now, if the brush, you've got to be very, very careful. If you see that I'm holding my thumb and my finger on the skin, so that the mat is away from the skin. So when I'm brushing, I'm not catching skin, I'm just brushing the actual knot itself. So I'm just going to try and brush it through. As you can see, it is removing it slightly, but it would take a little bit of a while. So I'm going to take the little dematting tool and I'm just going to gently break that through, very, very gently break that through, and very carefully, not to be anywhere near the skin. As you can see, it is breaking that mat up there. Like I said, ideally I would use this on a shedding breed to help loosen that dead coat, but you can see that it's just brought that tangle out. So then when I go back with the brush brushes through a bit more easily. And then when I think that I've got no mat left, I get my comb and I comb through to check that that mat has gone. And if it's not, don't drag the comb back through. Go back with the brush. Back with the brush. And try again with the comb. If the comb doesn't go through again, you need to go back with the brush. You might even want to put a little bit more spray on so it helps your tools glide through a bit better. And that'll help remove the static from the coat as well. As you can see, it's removing that. So I'll go back with my comb, and it's going through a lot easier now, and that mat has gone. So for me, that's just been very handy to break through that little mat on the tail there. I wouldn't use it on the body, and if I'd got lots of matting on the body and it's too far gone, I would clip it off and start again and have regular grooms. So also with this, you can press the button and then take off the hair, which is great, because a lot of the time what we do as groomers is we end up using our comb to take the hair off the brush when it gets full. We'll try and get it off with the fingers, but if we don't, we tend to comb it through like that. But that way it just pops, and then it's popped back out again. So they were really helpful in removing that little mat. I wouldn't use it on this. I'd use the brush, but I wouldn't use it on this type of coat to remove things, but it would be ideal with the nice blades side to side to remove the dead coat from a shedding breed, you know, your collies, your medium type hair that sheds. So you break that through. So when I have a collie, I am going to do another video and I'll show you how that works on a de-shedding dog.